Let me do this. We made it. We're here. Before we get started, it's just we'll explain once we get going. But before then, let's do this. All right. Well, sorry we're late. As it turns out, the using your phone to unlock your car isn't always as reliable as you would hope it would be. And this morning we found out the one fear that I have with using it, that, hey, guess what? It doesn't always work. But
okay.
Thankfully, Haley came through in a clutch and drove me my key to unlock my car.
Where did you put your key?
No, my key was in my car. So this morning I get here early. I like to eat breakfast on Thursday. Yeah. So I went to McDonald's and I came back. And normally I don't want to carry all my stuff. So I just grab my phone and I press lock, walk back. And I do it at the gym all the time.
Uh-huh.
And came back and hit unlock about 500 times and it never unlocked. So I couldn't get into my car. So basically that app is dead to me. I will never use it again because it left me stranded. So that's why we're late. It's just one of those things. Good morning, Car Gift. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Hope everyone's morning starts out a little better than mine did. The breakfast burritos were okay, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Same color.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's good.
We just did that color. Let me switch to here. But we have news for you, as always. We're going to have a lot of fun. Portugal right now is hot and windy with 98. Oh,
one of my friends is it's in Portugal right now.
Is he?
Yeah, she's having fun with the family.
78 with 78% humidity, 70 to 78% humidity, and a high of 93 in East Tennessee. Fang, listen, we always just go for whatever the bigger number is. So just like it could be 79. It's all good. You know, it's one of those things where it's just like the worst. Give me the worst. Good morning, 80 North Carolina, getting up 95. To 95.
Look.
Yeah, see, summer is in full swing. It just seemed like 4 months ago we were talking about how cold it was, and now we're just like, oh my God, it's so hot. It's going to reach 90 in Orlando, and that's why I'm not going to
Orlando.
Yeah, I know.
No, really? You should go.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Too early for thought. Understandable.
Yeah.
Breakfast tacos, the Whataburger for the win. Oh, that does sound good.
Breakfast tacos?
The Choco Taco is actually still available, so you can still get that.
Really?
Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Hope you got hope that car worked out for you. Don't tell us on this show, but yeah, hope everything. Someone hit their snooze button too many times. Maybe Fernando needs to get a case of. So no, there was no snooze button. It was just a matter of the stupid Ford app wouldn't unlock my car, and so I could.
Ford got snooze button.
Yeah, Ford sucks. Do you use the snooze button?
Yes, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
I have not used the snooze button since high school.
Really?
Yeah.
I do it all the time, like 300 times.
Good morning, gentlemen. It's a mild 72 in Atlanta.
Very nice.
So I guess Nathan was up there with him yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, they were driving. They were rolling.
Yeah, they were in Atlanta. I was like, wow, Jeff just came back. He just left.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, hot and humid. That's pretty much
here.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. No, you can't because Ford couldn't get it to work. So, it's all good. Yeah. I'll be in Orlando on Sunday. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
What is the best pizza over here in Orlando?
I
Disney?
No, I mean, yes, Epcot has the best pizza, but a lot of people when they go to if you snooze, you lose. Right? So no snooze button. Yeah, exactly. No, there's I can't think of the name of the place. It's this Chicago deep dish pizza that they have out there that most people go to.
Okay.
Because they just want to try it, and the name will probably pop in my head before the show ends. But there's two of them right around Disney. And there's billboards everywhere, but it's one of those deep dish Chicago pizzas, and they put the sauce on the outside, which is kind of weird. I don't, to me, it's like I'm not a sauce guy anyway. So, but morning, gentlemen. I think today is the first day under 100 in months, San Antonio, Texas. I don't know if you're in San Antonio, go say hi to your friend of mine, Arturo.
That's right.
All right, guys. So we got news for you because that's what the show is about. We'd like to thank CE Outlook, of course, for doing her job, doing great work there, which provides us with the show for today. And let's just jump right into it. This is going to be an interesting one. This show, I'm curious to see how this all turns out because, yeah, according to the economic news, good news on the economy. We're going to avoid a shutdown, a crash,
I'm excited.
a plummet, a death to the economy. Apparently, our economy is.
It's not like every year, every 4 years, we shut down the whole thing.
Well, no, there's not. No. Good morning, Mr. Marty.
What's up?
Don't be silly. Anyways, no. I mean, like 2007 was a big crash. There was one before that, somewhere 2021. I don't remember. But no, there hasn't been an economic just like to the ground we go. Like where all of us are just sitting around like this going, oh. But that was the fear because of the boom and then the recession, and then it was like recession is coming. It's almost like Jon Snow, winter is coming. No, recession is coming. So what they're trying to say now is that they're looking at it all and they're going, no, we had an increase. And so recession avoided, all is well. You all can go back to spending money and inflation will start to go down.
Just for this much.
And all this other magical stuff will happen.
Yeah.
And okay. I mean, cool. I mean, good luck. That's all I have to say about that. I hope so. I mean, we'll all just pray and that's about all we can do is sacrifice a virgin or two. Okay. SiriusXM 360 comes to Volvo. Okay, so the reason why I even shared this was because there again, superstar of the morning right here. Haley came through. I had to call Haley, which I knew was because Sue didn't answer her phone, so I could be dead on the side of the road. She still wouldn't care. I had to call Haley. I knew she'd answer her phone, and I just had to work her through the fact of how mad she was at me for calling her.
Of course.
How stupid I am for.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, why would you not take your key?
Exactly.
Like,
and and then she got here just in time. Sacrificed her own internal clock. So I had to unlock the door quick. Let's just say that because she needed to use. Anyways, so back to this story. Thank you, Haley. You're the best. Giordano's. Thank you, or whatever. Yeah, Giordano's. That's the pizza place in Orlando that everyone goes to. Sorry. Thank you, Haley, for my bad. Anyways, yeah. So here's the thing. First off, does anybody at all care about Volvo as a car manufacturer? No, I really don't think so. There's like a handful of people that like Volvo. Okay. Andy likes Volvo.
Nick likes Volvo.
Nick who?
Papacello.
Oh, does he like Volvo?
He has it.
Yeah, and then what's his name has one for his wife? Your new best friend. Dan.
Dan has one.
Dan's wife has one.
Yeah.
And other than that, I think those are the only three people on the planet that drive Volvos. So, and then the other problem is who really cares about SiriusXM? I think that's more to the point. So, in my world, I look at this article and I go, "There's two things that nobody cares about." That's like a something to win on a trivia contest.
If I ever buy a brand new car and get SiriusXM, The only channel probably that would be comedy.
Yeah, and you're right. It's funny though, because like when I was like, there's a couple times where I had to go back and forth from Orlando to here and then back, and that's what I listened to. I listened to the comedy. There's like 3 or 4 comedy channels.
Right.
So Sue's car has it mainly just because we drive back and forth to Orlando, and on the off chance we want to listen to music, and we keep threatening to cancel it, and they keep giving it to us cheap. So
you're still paying.
So she's still paying for it. Probably won't be paying for it much longer. As soon as we switch out to the Sony, though, it's gone, for sure. But I just like this is you could have wrote "Who gives a crap," and it would have had the same excitement. Although we spent more time on it than it probably deserves. Moving on to the next story, Ford ADT truck cam for many trucks. Okay, so they put Ford in here just because, like, the picture is a Ford, but this is going to be available for pretty much anybody. So ADT, the home alarm company, is now making a bed cam. So it's not a dash cam, it's a bed cam. So the idea here is that you're going to stick it to the window like this. It's going to have a blinky red light, so it's like an alarm, to warn people, hey, look, I'm a camera, you can steal me. No, so that it'll shine into the bed. So immediately I thought, what if you have a topper? If you have a topper that lifts up, what's the first thing it's going to do? Block the camera. If you got a slide topper, you're okay. But any tonneau cover that lifts up, you're not seen in the bed anymore. It's almost pointless. I get it. A lot of people don't have those. The other, this makes no sense to me. It's and it's $13 a month.
Oh, it's a subscription.
It's because there's a cellular uplink in here, so you can see what's going on all the time. Hi. Yeah, it's a couple services. It's like Pandora. Who cares? Pandora, crappiest streaming service on the planet. Yeah. SiriusXM sounds like poo in your car. And there's one other service which I don't remember, but who cares? Seriously, it's why, Chris? Why?
For ADT, huh?
So, anyways, to me, I feel that there's enough 360 dash cams or multi dash cams, or there's enough of this already out there that works.
I mean, at the end of the day, yes. EcoMaster makes some.
Everybody makes them
dash cams, and yeah. I mean, Kenwood makes some dash cams. They put it back and
front. The only way I see this being successful is like if I have an ADT home security system, and they come to me and be like, "Hey, because you already, like a multi-service discount. It's like you already have ADT home security, and if you buy this, it'll add like $8 to your monthly thing." And it comes with that. It's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do it for $8, but $15 plus $300 for the piece. Back to the XM. XM is just convenient. There's a lot of things in life that are just convenient.
Yeah.
And sucky music shouldn't be one of them.
But I can see it's just convenient. You just hop in the car, turn it on.
Well, no, I get it. I get it. But like, I get in the car, I turn it on, I press my CarPlay button, and I say, play this. And it just plays like on that car. Like you have Apple Radio or Apple Music.
Yes.
And you were just like, get it for the comedy channel.
Yeah.
Did you know that's on Apple Music?
I never look.
Yeah, I listen to it all the time. Huh. Like I listen to every Jim Gaffigan stand up in like for like a month. That's why I was coming in happy to work.
There you go. So that now SiriusXM is not interested.
Yeah, and it sounds good. Yeah, exactly. Just mount on a 360 cam. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. And don't get me wrong. There's going to be a lot of people that think this is cool.
I think this is cool.
I don't care. I mean,
neither.
To me, if there was a bed cam and a dash cam, like a full service, that would be cool. No, it's just.
Why would you just do something that is like?
Because we didn't design this crap. Okay.
Like, give me 50% of my security. That's it.
And we'll just follow. That'll follow it in. Android Auto gets alarm.com control. So the alarm.com is a website that allows you to connect all of your stuff to, kind of like my Ford phone app that's supposed to unlock my car.
I'm excited about that. You can even get into your house.
So you're like, I'll just unlock. And the funny thing is I have an app on my watch I use to unlock, and so I still have a key in my running pouch, but I've been like, I'll take advantage of this modern technology, and it locks my door. But okay, so there again, if you're an alarm.com user and you have Android Auto because you're an Android phone user, it's coming to Android devices. You'll be able to, open your garage door and disarm your alarm from your radio, which I can conveniently do from my watch and never do.
Yeah, for sure.
Most stuff we install isn't for us.
us.
Oh no, I got it. Come on, we've been doing this a long time too.
The problem, like for that type of stuff, is big manufacturers, big companies promote these things, right? And customers fall from it, and they're like, "That's what I want." And when they start having a problem, they come to us and they say, "Hey, this one doesn't work.
It's like,
this is crap." And they're like, "No, it's not. We didn't make it."
Yeah.
We didn't make
Don't
this
complain.
thing.
I didn't make your BMW.
Correct. So
I didn't make that BMW. You were dumb enough to buy it.
But let me help you either way.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. That is a big no, because a lot of the times they're not home. So technology is not for the win today. This is truth. This is so much truth, man.
That's not for you.
So this is what would happen. I would pull up to my house. I go down and I'd be like, "This is the only way I have to get into my house." And I'd be like, "I'm so stupid."
Yeah.
Because let's be honest. What is the point of having all this convenience if you still have to carry the analog equivalent of it?
You have to. Yeah.
No, that's just dumb. That's just dumb. So it's like the whole purpose for having it unlock and lock from my phone is so that I don't have to carry my key. Yeah. And it's like,
when you do like remote stars, we used to have to put the key as soon as you hop in the car.
Yeah.
I always thought that was like dumb. Like, really? I started my car, but I still have to put the key and turn it to be able to run. But hey, it's part of
it. Time to invest in magnetic key holders. Stock may go up. That or the cool rock ones. I like the rock key holders. Have you seen those? Yeah. I want the concrete slab key holder.
I feel now if somebody goes to your house and look, it's like, oh, I'm pretty sure there's a key under there.
Yeah. And there you go. So many things that don't work together are made to work together. Yeah. I'm a big fan of, okay, you make an app, it's supposed to work. And when it fails you, it will always fail you at the worst possible time.
Of course.
Yeah, it will always fail you at the worst possible time. Haley is getting tons of love for the new Boring Life stream that we're doing on Sunday. Let's say trying to bring something in that we know she will like. Do this. All right, come on, you can do it.
I would do an eye detection.
Eye detection?
Yes.
Sure, why not, right?
Yeah. Face detection, like
just retinal scan. All right, let me do this real quick. Hey guys, just in case you didn't know, we're doing a special over on the site. That is the site of dnftooldrower.com. So this news is brought to you by dnftooldrower.com. And if you'd like to get the coolest tool ever in car audio, the IRTA2, the first affordable handheld IRTA, electrical IRTA that is made to pair up to an iPod, an iPhone, an iDevice, regular Lightning or USB-C. There's tons of apps that you can use with it. But right now you can get it at its deepest discount of $25 off. So if you head over to DNF Tool Drawer right now, you can pick one of these things up and begin to change your world. If you want to know what that speaker is doing because you're like, hey man, I wonder why it sounds like poo-poo. Yeah. Plug this thing in and you can say, holy crap, there's no bass and no highs. That must be something wrong with this crappy Bluetooth adapter you added to your radio.
That is correct.
Or if you're like, what is bass roll off and how does it work? Well, it'd be nice if you could see it. Well, you'll be able to see it now. All pass filters, you can see what those look like. I know, they're so scary. It's quite magical when you see it. If you'd like to see videos on all the stuff I've just talked about, head over to DNF Tool Drawer. Click on the link for the IRTA2. Watch a couple of videos and make sure you order it now. Use the coupon code XMISS. That's XMISS to save $25 right now. Get them while they last, at least while the sale lasts.
All right. So why is XMISS?
XMISS?
Because
Christmas is a lot of word. If you're talking about
Christmas.
I don't know. I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up.
Mess.
I don't want people to have to type Christmas. And so this is
just type it.
Just Xmas.
2-channel IRTA.
Yep.
Get it.
That's it.
You're gonna be happy. Done.
You're gonna be so happy. Let's go back to the news here. Okay. I always like to save that last story that
for the
win. And this is one of those stories that
I still want to take the picture.
Of what? Oh, this? Yeah, we'll do it.
I love like Addis pictures, man. That they came out so nice. That's my goal.
So consumers warming up to subscription in car. Yup. Okay, let me start by saying this. Anytime you do a poll where you're going to ask people questions, you need to find somebody that actually knows how to create a poll. All right? Because if you ask consumers about would you like GPS updates? Like if you paid $5 to $10 a month to make sure you have the most effective GPS on you all time, would you pay that? And the consumer is going to say yes. But in the back of their mind, they're going, oh, now Sue calls. In the back of their mind, what they're thinking is, I get that on my phone, but I mean, I really want it, but they're not going to pay it. They're going to say yes, because it's a question of, would you like to know where you're going? Yeah. Well, what if it costs $10? I mean, if it tells me where I'm going, sure.
Yeah.
But the reality is no. And I know this because Alpine, when they came out with the Restyle radios, we had, this was a long time ago. I had the pleasure of talking with some of the product designers about it. And my biggest complaint was, how come it doesn't have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay? And at the time it was just CarPlay. I don't think Android Auto even existed. And they were like, because, we polled people and we asked them, do you want onboard navigation on your radios? And they said yes. And I said, so the answer is always yes. They do want navigation, but the reality is they don't care whether it's coming from this, whether it's coming from a spinning disc, or whether it's coming from a magical cloud in the sky.
For sure.
They want it. You interpreted that as, we should put navigation in there and charge $500 more for our radio, as opposed to we should just plug in CarPlay and it's just done. Because the reality is they're not making a lot of money off of it, and the amount of work they have to do to get it in there just doesn't make sense. But because what they asked in the wrong way, and then they interpreted the data differently than it was actually supposed to be, we get dumb shit. So basically what they're saying here is that consumers are willing to pay for a service that might be new and snazzy. And the example was active headlights, meaning the lights that turn for safety. So as you're turning, the lights are turning with you. That's something that consumers might pay a couple bucks a month for, but they won't pay for seat heaters and steering wheels. So things, legacy items that have been in cars since the dawn of time, or at least the last 10 years. They're not willing to pay extra for. So if I buy a car, it should come with heated seats, a heated steering wheel. I'm not going to pay you extra for it. That's just dumb. I can go buy a used car that has it right now. So if you're going to charge me for something, you have to give me an upgrade to what I would normally get, or what we would just say what Kia would put in a car, because they'll basically throw everything in there.
Right.
And you're just like, here you go. It's a Kia. It's got every single feature under the sun, and it's $3,800 or $38,000. And then you're over there looking at this other thing, and it's like, this car has shit, and it's $54,000. I'm gonna go buy the Kia, and you want me to pay an extra $10 a month to have it go ding? I mean, no.
Yeah.
I feel like these people always ask the wrong damn questions. The reality is right now, I mean, we had this conversation yesterday. What streaming service do you feel like adding another $15 in your life to?
Correct.
And it's because we're just getting nickel and dime to death. Like, what was it? Monday, I got home and someone was trying to hack something of mine, and I was getting all these notifications and stuff. So, Sue's going through checking things, and she's like, hey, where should this bill be going? Because I was paying for a service that I've been paying for like the last 10 years. And I forgot. I was like, holy crap, I'm still paying for that? So I went and canceled that. And that was like $10. And then there was another service that I was paying for that was annual, and it was like $145. And I was like, oh crap. So, and then there was 3 things I canceled on Monday that saved me about $200 or almost $300 an annual about $500 in annual cost. You know, and there again, because they're just nickel and diming the shit out of us, and we don't know it. So why would the one thing that we absolutely love in life, our cars, why would we want them to nickel and dime us? I just don't get it. You know, and the sad thing is, it's not like these cars are getting any cheaper to where it was like, hey, here's the trade-off. We'll make, like, phones. Phones figured out that, listen, we can make them perceived cheaper, so you will buy them, but we'll just nickel and dime you on the backside, and you'll be okay with it. You know, like some of these phones are $1,500 phones, $2,000 phones that cost more than a laptop. You know, but it's like, but if we tell you it doesn't, so it's like $500 up front and then $15 a month forever. I love it. And then you could get a new phone every 2 years. Yeah, it's right. Right. I have charges and I have no idea where they're coming from. And that's why that app exists now. The app that you can program in all your information. It'll say, do you know you're paying this shit? It's like, holy crap, I didn't know it. No. I mean, if you don't like commercials, but I'm going to go 25. No, it's not anything that's bothering me. You know, we were talking about Netflix the other day. And like my mom needed a new Netflix subscription because she was on somebody else's plan, and the way Netflix is doing stuff now, she's like, I guess I got to start paying for it now. I'm like, oh no. And so she's got the cheapest plan they have. She's like, I don't give a shit about commercials. I got nothing to do. You know, if it takes me an extra 15 minutes to watch something, but it costs me, $10 less a month, I'm fine. And I was like, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we'll save you money, but you got to pay us to do it. So, it's one of those things where, all right, I've talked enough. What is your thought? Give me closing.
I got nothing.
Do you want to pay for a feature in your car?
I'm going to not even buy a car. Dude, I got a G35 2004. That's it. No, I don't care about these people.
Do you want to pay for active headlights?
Man, I grab a flashlight, the ones that I have here, and then just put it in there and done. That's it. The car is going to turn.
Yeah.
The light is going to turn.
Well, that was like when Erica bought her Tesla, and she came up here. She's like, yeah, I paid $2,800 to have the fast car flash. And I'm like, you did what? You paid $2,800 to unlock something your car already had?
They put everything in a nice
insanity.
Picture so they can see it. They're like, oh man, this is nice. I want
or you just get that Tesla with the small battery so you can only go like back.
Oh, see, like Tesla, like Oscar.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
Oscar has like Christmas lights and everything.
Well, yeah, but remember, Erica paid $2,800 to make her Tesla go fast. Yeah. Because you just downloaded an update for $2,800.
But it's not what you do on everything. You're doing everything.
No, but what I'm saying is at some point, like we're getting nickel and dimed for, okay, so like if I pay for Netflix, I have all these movies to watch. Okay. They might all suck, but I have movies to watch. If I pay for Paramount, if I pay, so like I'm paying for so many goddamn streaming services, whatever.
Right.
But at least there's something there. If I'm paying $20 for my headlights to turn, I don't see it. I don't see the value in that.
I mean, it's not a necessity, but like if you want cool stuff and when you're gonna roll into the meet and greet, BMW guys, and it's like, hey man, do you see my lights turn? Look at that.
Yeah, it's so cool. I swear, I have no idea why we're sheep and keep doing this crap. Hey man, I am with you 100%. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what it is.
What's up, Mel? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Mel. What's the where did he?
Mats.
Thank you.
Mats. Our good friend Mel right here is working for Mats now. Mats Pro Audio SPL.
That's what
Let's
two
go.
T's or two M's. It's got two M's, right?
Two M's.
MM Mats. That's right. Yeah, MM Mats. Yep.
Mats.
So Mel's the new MM Mats guy. We'll get him on.
We're gonna get him on the show so he can explain us.
Yeah, he can talk to us about it
and everything. Sure.
Stuff. All right. So it is Friday. We're off to a late start. So excited. Make sure to tune in to Instagram for what's going on today. We do have the second unboxing in the series. So we unboxed yesterday. We unboxed the new Morel 8-inch.